Bonjour mes amis, hi guys. One more video about the Tudor BB58. I'm on a roll. I think it's my fourth in a month. Why not? Before we get to this, let's see which were the most viewed people on the Bloomberg terminal today. Number one, we have Margarita Pizza. Number two, I don't think I can even say that on YouTube. Number four, Arafuka-san. That's a very unfortunate first name that your parents gave you. Now, number six, I mean, when Miss Bum meets Mr. Suk, do they have to call, even if you're in Peru, do they have to call their son? Number eight, oh, I can't say that on YouTube. All right, clearly some traders had a bit of fun hitting the same profiles on and on until it became the most viewed profiles on Bloomberg. I'm going to leave you with number 14 here. Former senior managing director of KB Financial. When you're managing director, you can have a name, whatever name you want. I wonder if he changed his name and forced everyone to call him by his full name every day. All right. The Tudor BB58. Why talk about it again? Just six things about it. Number one, I've made peace with the color. Really, I mean, the watch is so beautiful. I really enjoy watching it so much. Depends a bit on what you're wearing. And I think with the summer, these colors are gonna pop really well. It was one of my concerns that I've voiced in my last video. I'm digging it. Now, number two, one viewer, I'll put the name on the video, recommended one way, but my other concern is that it was difficult to open the, well, this little latch is already quite difficult to open without scratching the underside, and there's no way around it. But if you can't quite grab this part, which is fairly tight, you just put your finger around it and you push inside the shield and it pops. Little risk there to hit this bit, especially if you have the watch in a different position. But there you go, it pops the watch open. Number three, and this applies to all divers. As you can see, I have no date here, but maybe you've noticed that I have a little trick here to indicate what date it is. If you're OCD, normally you would have your triangle at 12. But I decided that today, so it's the 21st. So what do? I just put the triangle. I mean, it's really stupid, but I don't know if anybody thought about it before. I just put the triangle indicator at 21, and there you go. I'm more OCD about not having the date than about having the pip at 12. So that's one way. Up to the 15th of the month, actually I just use the graduation of the first 15 minutes. Just turn it here, 1st of the month, 2nd of the month. As you can see, my bezel doesn't align perfectly, so I have to go in between clicks. It doesn't move when it's there, by the way. There you go, 3rd of the month. Fun way, I don't know if you had thought about it. This is how I keep the date on my diver. Yeah, it's great to have a diver for that purpose. Now, number four. I don't know if I mentioned it last time. The accuracy of the piece, fantastic. 1 second a day, just perfectly within chronometer spec. Even exceeding it by far right now. It's running at Rolex Superlative spec. Now, number five, about the looks of the watch. I didn't mention it the last time for some reason. On the dial, you have meters first. Aficionados of vintage Rolex will appreciate that little touch. Really ties in with the whole idea of the late 50s design of the watch. And of course, I didn't even share my feelings about the snowflake hands. People mentioned it in the comments. It's one of the first things you spot about the watch. Personally, I like them, and you have the hour hand and the seconds hand. I like it. I think it looks cool. Some people don't like the fact that you have snowflake hands, but round indices, I think it's all right. Doesn't bother me. It's a bit easier to read the timer at night. It's clearly visible what's what. No problem for me there. By the way, the crown is super smooth. Number six, another viewer pointed out that you can retrofit a Rolex Explorer's EasyLink on this watch, on this Tudor clasp. So good luck finding one. Not sure Rolex will want to sell one, but I don't see why not. So please, Rolex and Tudor, make it available at your authorized dealers or the service centers. This easy link for any discontinued model, older models that doesn't have it. That would be really great. I'm sure you can buy one from China, and if not, maybe I'll have them built myself across the border here. Don't have to go very far. So there you go. I'm going to keep it short. Hope. Yeah, I'm not hoping much from this video. I don't think you've learned a lot, but stay safe, stay COVID-free, and I'll speak to you in the next one. Bye-bye.